Your fruit trees keep dying, don't they? You've spent hours preparing the soil, carefully following every recommendation from the nursery. You amended with compost, sprinkled fertilizers, tested the pH, watered faithfully, and still, year after year, the trees struggle. Tiny leaves yellow, branches droop, and those expensive saplings that promised so much fail. It's frustrating. You wonder if your property is cursed, if every seed you plant is doomed from the start. Clay that holds water like cement, sand that drains everything in minutes, rocky patches that defy a spade, your soil seems to mock you. Wet spots drown roots in spring, dry stretches scorch them in summer. Acidic or alkaline, nothing seems to suit the plants you choose. Nurseries offer solutions, more amendments, more testing, more treatments, yet you follow their guidance only to watch another tree succumb. The pattern feels endless, and every failure chips away at your confidence. You start questioning whether fruitful soil even exists on your land, whether a healthy harvest is a dream reserved for someone else. But here's the remarkable truth few people realize. For thousands of years, humans grew fruit in conditions that modern gardeners call impossible. Ancient farmers coaxed harvests from rocky hillsides, from sand, from soil so poor today's industry would abandon it. Trees once relied not on fertilizers, pH meters, or endless treatments. They relied on resilience, adaptation, and the wisdom passed down over centuries. Some of these same trees are still producing fruit today, quietly thriving in soil where conventional varieties fail. And in the next few minutes, you're going to discover 13 extraordinary fruit trees that can do exactly that on your property.
Number 13 on our list is the humble mulberry, a tree that has quietly outlasted generations and outwitted every soil challenge thrown its way. Imagine a tree that can survive scorching droughts, sudden floods, sticky clay, and drifting sand, all without demanding constant attention or expensive amendments. Mulberries have been companion trees for countless homesteads, their leaves feeding silkworms and their fruits nourishing families long before modern agriculture existed. Your great-grandparents likely knew this tree well. They relied on it when every other fruit tree failed. Plant it in full sun or partial shade, neglect it for a season, and still it will thrive, producing soft, juicy berries that burst with flavor the moment they touch your tongue. Unlike supermarket berries, these cannot be shipped long distances, which means every fresh mulberry you harvest is a rare, personal indulgence. Next is the fig, a survivor molded by millennia of harsh Mediterranean hillsides. Figs grow in rocky, alkaline soils that would starve most orchard trees, yet when stressed, they produce sweeter, richer fruit. Rich soil may encourage leaf growth at the expense of flavor, but poor soil channels the tree's energy into the fruit itself. Ancient farmers across the Middle East relied on this paradox, harvesting figs that fed communities while enduring terrain so unforgiving it would defeat modern saplings. Brown Turkey, Chicago Hardy, Black Mission, varieties exist to suit nearly any climate. Within a few years, these trees yield an astonishing quantity of fresh figs, their vibrant sweetness proving that difficult soil can be a secret advantage. At number 11, the pomegranate, the desert survivor, flourishes where others perish. Native to Iran and its surrounding regions, this shrub-like tree has evolved in alkaline, saline soils under relentless sun. It produces brilliant red flowers even before fruit sets, and the antioxidant-rich arils that follow are prized for flavor and nutrition. Self-pollinating varieties mean a single tree is enough to fill a backyard with fruit that would cost $4 to $8 per pound at specialty grocers. Once established, it tolerates drought that would leave apple trees gasping for life. The jujube, or Chinese date, is a hidden gem few in North America recognize. Cultivated for over 4,000 years, it thrives in degraded alkaline soil, tolerates severe drought, and is almost entirely pest-free because native insects have no history with it. The fruit tastes like a marriage between apple and date, drying naturally on the tree for convenient preservation. Nurseries are only beginning to appreciate what Asian farmers have known for millennia. Jujube is made for difficult soil. Finally, the pawpaw, North America's native custard fruit, demands recognition. It grows wild in wet clay that drowns apples and peaches, yet produces tropical-flavored custard-like fruit that Thomas Jefferson prized. Understory trees evolved in acidic, poorly drained soils, and pawpaws still thrive in the same conditions today. Plant at least 2 varieties for pollination, and in just a few years, your soggiest, most neglected corner can yield sweet, exotic fruit few have ever tasted. From mulberry to pawpaw, these 5 trees demonstrate that what seems impossible to modern gardeners is nothing new to nature. Each survives where other trees fail, turning poor soil into opportunity, flavor, and history you can taste. And this is only the beginning. What's coming next will push the boundaries even further. At number 8, we find the elderberry, often called the medicine tree for good reason. Traditional healers have long relied on its berries and flowers to support immunity and recovery during illness, and modern research is finally catching up, confirming what generations already knew. But elderberry is remarkable not just for its health benefits, it thrives where most fruit trees would perish. Wet, heavy clay that rots delicate roots is no problem here. Partial shade at woodland edges doesn't stop it from producing a bountiful harvest in just 2 to 3 years. Plant a single elderberry and it will spread, filling space to create hedgerows that yield berries for syrups, jams, and wines. Imagine turning the soggiest, most neglected corner of your property into a medicine-producing powerhouse. For gardeners frustrated by soil that defeats conventional fruit trees, elderberry transforms adversity into opportunity. Number 7 is the serviceberry, also known as Juneberry or Saskatoon, the herald of the season. Long before apples or peaches flower, serviceberries ripen, offering sweet blueberry-like fruit to both wildlife and humans. This native North American tree evolved in shallow, rocky, acidic soils that modern orchard varieties shun. It tolerates conditions that would kill blueberries, producing early fruit while adding ornamental beauty with white spring blossoms. Imagine the delight of harvesting fruit while other trees are just beginning to bloom. Serviceberry proves that even the most unpromising soil can deliver flavor, nutrition, and early-season satisfaction. At number 6, we rediscover the historic quince. Once a staple in European kitchens, its fruit was used for preserves, jellies, and pastes that lasted through the winter. Heavy, wet clay that suffocates apple and pear trees is no obstacle for the quince. It tolerates alkaline soils, thrives on neglect, and requires minimal care once established. Disease resistance surpasses modern apples, and self-fertility ensures a single tree produces abundantly. Planting a quince is like planting a piece of living history, a fruit that nourished generations before refrigeration and industrial agriculture. Number 5 is the medlar, a medieval treasure nearly forgotten today. References to medlars appear in Shakespeare and Chaucer, a testament to its historic presence in European orchards and monastery gardens. What makes it remarkable for challenging soils is its resilience. It grows in heavy clay or shallow, poor soil, tolerates partial shade, and resists pests in ways modern varieties cannot. The fruit requires a process called bleating to ripen fully, yielding a flavor unlike anything found in grocery stores, a sweet tart complexity that connects you to centuries of agricultural tradition. For anyone wanting a taste of history and a tree that defies ordinary soil limits, the medlar is a rare and rewarding choice. Finally, number 4, the cornelian cherry, proves that tough conditions don't have to mean giving up on fruit. Despite its name, it is not a true cherry, but a member of the dogwood family. It excels in urban and suburban environments where soil is compacted, polluted, or alkaline, conditions that stop most fruit trees in their tracks.
Early blooming flowers feed pollinators before anything else awakens in spring, while tart red fruits provide jams, syrups, and fermented beverages. Neglected land or a garden corner scarred by construction becomes productive under the cornelian cherry's care. Wait until you see tree number 3. The soil challenges it tolerates will make these first 4 trees seem ordinary in comparison. Coming in at number 3 is the sea buckthorn, a tree that doesn't just survive difficult soil, it transforms it. While most fruit trees take nutrients from the ground and demand constant replenishment, sea buckthorn gives back. Its roots fix nitrogen from the air, enriching the soil as it produces bountiful clusters of bright orange berries. Imagine planting a tree in sandy, salty, or otherwise dead soil and watching it not only thrive, but also improve the land beneath it. Coastal gardeners, land reclamation projects, and anyone with poor, sandy soil have long relied on this remarkable tree. The berries are a powerhouse of vitamin C, 7 times richer than oranges, and the oil extracted from them commands premium prices in skincare and health markets. Male and female plants are required for pollination, and the tree spreads by suckers, creating productive hedgerows with minimal effort. For anyone struggling with barren, unyielding soil, sea buckthorn turns a liability into a literal treasure, offering fruit while repairing the ground. Number 2 on our list is the persimmon, a pioneer fruit that shaped the diets of early Americans. Nearly every homestead from the Appalachians to the Rockies planted these trees because nothing else survived their untreated rocky clay soil. Persimmon trees thrive where shallow-rooted apple, peach, or cherry trees would fail, thanks to their deep taproots that seek water unreachable by other species. They tolerate rocky, dry clay, resist nearly all pests and diseases, and produce self-fertile fruit that sweetens after frost to a honey-like texture. Generations of pioneers relied on them for sustenance, and today, planting a persimmon tree is like claiming a piece of living history. Every branch and berry tells the story of survival, resourcefulness, and a connection to the land that modern fruit trees cannot replicate. For gardeners with challenging property, the persimmon is more than a fruit. It's proof that adversity can yield extraordinary rewards. And finally, the crown jewel, the ultimate survivor, the olive tree. For over 2,000 years, olives have grown on rocky limestone hillsides across the Mediterranean, producing fruit for civilizations long gone. These trees endure thin, alkaline soil, scorching summer drought and neglect, yet they continue to yield year after year. Interestingly, the poorer the soil and the harsher the conditions, the better the fruit. Rich, fertile soil encourages leafy growth at the expense of flavor, while stress concentrates the tree's energy into producing dense, flavorful olives, ideal for pressing into oil or curing as table fruit. Cold hardy varieties now allow cultivation even in Zone 7, making this ancient marvel accessible to dedicated gardeners far beyond its traditional range. Planting an olive is not merely gardening, it is embracing a 6,000-year-old legacy of resilience, patience, and reward. Even in soil others call impossible, the olive proves your land can produce abundance if you choose the right survivor. These top 3 trees redefine what's possible in poor soil. Sea buckthorn repairs the ground while producing fruit, persimmon converts barren pioneer land into honeyed sustenance, and the olive delivers centuries of enduring harvest from rock and drought. Together, they turn what most see as failure into a garden of opportunity, flavor, and history. By planting these trees, you are not just cultivating fruit, you are cultivating resilience, legacy, and the extraordinary power of nature to thrive where modern advice says nothing can grow. Now that you've seen these 13 fruit trees, it's clear that poor soil isn't a dead end, it's an opportunity. These trees have thrived for decades, centuries, even millennia, without fancy fertilizers or pH tests. Look at your property, identify the dry spots, wet corners, or rocky patches, and pick one or two trees from this list that match your conditions. Plant them, care just enough, and watch your land transform. Imagine harvesting berries, nuts, or olives from trees that refuse to die where others failed. Don't wait. Your soil can produce abundance today. Subscribe to Peaceful Green Gardens. Share your soil type in the comments and tell us which tree you'll try first. Your success could inspire someone else to turn tough ground into a thriving orchard. And together, we can grow a community of gardeners, proving that anything can flourish.